Hey guys, Happy New Year. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas holiday and we are into the new year now. So I hope your new year is off to a great start. It is January 4th when I'm filming this. So today is our anniversary. Can you believe we have been married for 32 years? It's kind of hard to believe. But I have so many exciting things to share with you, some things that I haven't shared with you. I've kind of been keeping a big secret. So I'm going to reveal that today. And we are going to be taking down Christmas. And I'm going to finish this up or do this part the way that I did the putting it up. I hadn't decided if I was going to take things down before the new year or after the new year. Well, I decided to leave it up until now, but I'm ready to get it down, but I'm going to do it slowly. So I have a few things that I want to do today. I never showed you my table, but I did decorate the table. So I want to show you that. And then I want to take the table down and then all of the stuff behind me on this countertop, I want to get that down. And then I also want to start working on, hopefully today I'll get all of this done, but maybe not. But I want to get like this part cleared off. And then also my drink station, I want to get that cleared off. So ideally I would get all that done today, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be kind of a shorter video, but then I'm also kind of chatty all the time. You know that. So who knows? I definitely want to show you what I did on my table and just kind of give you a little overview because I didn't do a tour or anything for Christmas this year. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we're going to start taking everything down. So we'll start with the only Christmas tree that I put, well, actually there's another Christmas tree I'll show you, but just small Christmas trees this year. The sun's coming through the window right now, so back up a little bit. But I only did this Christmas tree with the lights and we've been enjoying it. I'll probably leave that up through the weekend along with my mantle. So I'm thinking I'll leave all this up for the weekend. And of course it is chilly today. So I have the fire going and this is my favorite Christmas scene from the Cozy Coffee Shop on YouTube with the jazz music. I love this one, but I felt like this scene totally went with my decor. So I'm gonna keep it up while I'm doing my undecorating. And my couch is all messy right now, but I'll show you. I had some pillows. So I'm gonna end up leaving the furry pillows and the green ones for winter. And I'm just gonna take all the red away is kind of what I'm thinking right now. And then over here, I ended up, oh, I'm seeing Whitney and the girls are just getting home. They were out running errands. So this is what I had on my entry table. I do something like this every year. Usually I do it a little more elaborate than that, but I like that this year, just nice and simple. And so they're going to be coming in here in a minute. Actually, they're going to be coming through the front door. Hey. Hey, girlies. Lily, you want to tell everybody what today is?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. It's Lily's birthday today. So Lily's birthday and our anniversary are the same day, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not 32.
I don't know if y'all heard that. Whitney said, but she's not 32. She's 2. Lily, you're 2 years old today? Are you 2 years old today? Lily, there you are. Whitney's here with me. I wanted him to tell y'all our big news. So this is what I told you. I've been keeping a secret. I haven't told y'all. But Whitney, why are you home today?
Because I don't work anymore. I'm retired.
He retired in July. How was it? The
July.
1st of July was his first day. So it's been about 6 months, but for some reason, it's just starting to feel real for us now. So he was like, during the holidays, he's like, you know, it feels so weird that I'm not going to work. And it's the first time ever that I'm not working on the holiday and not taking vacation. So it was really fun, huh, Whitney?
It was.
Yeah.
It will be.
Yes. All right. He doesn't like this video stuff. He's going to go. Lacey's going to join us for the video. So you've seen this before, and what my mantle and consoles look like. So I want to show you the table now, but first let's go outside real quick. This is the other tree that I put up. I didn't do much outside. My foot had been hurting me, and just in general I wasn't feeling it, but I did put this little boxwood right here with this little pot that I love. I just love the colors in that one. I think it's so pretty. And I found this little tree. I couldn't find the stand for it, so we had gotten some rocks, and I just poured the rocks in the bottom and stuck it in the stand, and it needs to be plugged in. We ended up adding that outlet a couple years ago because I wanted to be able to plug in Christmas trees right here. The girls are coming out. So as you can see, it's kind of cloudy. It's been cloudy and rainy the last few days. The sun was peeking out on the other side. So if you see over here, see the sun. But yeah, that's the kind of weather we've been having, and it's definitely cooled off. So we've been enjoying it, and the girls are just gonna hang outside. So let's go back in. And oh yeah, I had like a couple of pillows out here, and then my little plant that I got from Costco, which I love that one. I just like the little pop of color that it adds out here. And that was about all I ended up doing outside. And so now I want to give you a good look at the table because I think it turned out really pretty. I like things to be cohesive, so I wanted to do a red, white, and silver table. And I found these table runners that I had from a few years ago back in my old house, and I used to use them on the consoles. I've never actually used them on the table, but I knew I wanted my white placemats. So I have runners like this that I usually use at Christmas. But since I was going to use the white placemat, I decided to go with this one, and I think it's so pretty. In fact, I'm thinking I might leave that runner for winter. And the girls are out there. They want to come in. They're playing. I'm just gonna leave them for a second. So I ended up using these runners and my mercury glass Christmas trees, the silver ones. I decided, I think it would have looked good if I just put it on the table, but I kind of wanted to do a little bit more in the center. So I used this one, which by the way, this is the only one that was thrifted, but I think it is so pretty. I thrifted that a couple years ago, and that allowed me to do a little bit more at the center of the table. So these are the little present boxes that I had bought at Walmart this year. Look at how cute those are. And then these bigger ones were from Hobby Lobby this year. That's pretty much all that I bought new this year on the table. Everything else I already had. I love these jingle bells, and look how pretty the little detail is on this. And then these snowflakes I've had for several years from Hobby Lobby. I love those. And then for the place settings, I just decided to keep it simple, and I went with my red chargers. This is my mom's bone china, which I thought would be pretty. Even though it's not completely white, I think it works with the mercury glass. It pulls those tones, so I thought it worked. But I did want to give it a little pop of white. So I had these ornaments. I had 4 Christmas trees, so I used those on the ends. And then I had some stars, so I used those for the center to complete it. And that gave it a little nice little mix match, so I kind of like that. So that's what I have for the table, and I think it works well with what I ended up doing back here also. So I just have a couple little vignettes back here, and you've seen this before. I like how it turned out, and this was like the first place where I really brought in some gold, but I feel like it works well with everything. And I ended up adding a little bit here. Basically this white Christmas tree, I think, just kind of finished off that little scene. And then of course the girls' treat jars, which need to be filled up. And then over here, one of my favorite things was this candle that I bought this year, and I just put it on the pedestal with this little wreath, and these are just some picks that I had, so I finished it off with that. And then honestly, I love what the greenery on here. I ended up getting that at Costco, and it is still looking really good. There's a few brown spots, but for the most part, it looks really good. And then I just added a couple mercury glass Christmas trees, and then I had some flowers in here, but I need to replace those, and I am going to replace them. So just a reminder, this is my tiered tray that I did. I love it, the peppermint theme. The one thing I did not show you yet too is the Santa Claus. It's a little cookie jar, and I picked him up at the thrift store maybe a year or so ago, but I don't think I've ever showed him to you. He is so pretty too. I love the colors. So I just set him over here. And then of course, my drink station was peppermint themed as well with my cookie jars. I love the little gingerbread man. I hadn't used him before. He was from Target, I believe. Maybe Hobby Lobby. Yeah, probably Hobby Lobby. And then just different little pieces that I had, and I made this little vignette on this side. So I love the way that came out. But it is time for it to go. So I'm gonna let the girls in here, and then we're gonna get going on taking things down and putting it away. And I know I asked this before Christmas. Lacey, y'all coming? Now they're playing. I don't know if they're gonna come. Okay. Lily, you coming? Come on. She went running. Where's she running? There they go. This is what they do, y'all. They're full of energy. There they go. Okay, well, I'm gonna let them play, and we're gonna go in and get started. Look at that tongue. Lacey, why is your tongue hanging out? Why is that tongue hanging out? Okay, I forgot one thing I wanted to show you with the table. So I'm gonna take this off. I did want to show you a look because I tried it with the silver charger as well, and I really liked it. And then I'll show you the red beads. So I did like this with the silver charger. So you can kind of see the difference. I did like it. So I'm showing you this in case you're wanting to get some ideas maybe for next year. I did kind of like it, but I felt like it needed a pop of red. And even on this one, I think it could use a pop of red on the plate. So I'll show you what I had done was I took these beads. This came from a pick that had some greenery and other things with it, and I just pulled it off and I set it in here. And then I set the Christmas tree in it, standing up like that. And look at that. I actually like that a lot. So I love the pop of red. And I think the Christmas tree standing up on it looks really good. So I just wanted to show you that, like I said, as an idea for next year so you could kind of see with it standing up. I think it gives it a little something extra that looks nice, especially going with the silver chargers. I think it would have worked either way, but I liked it with the pop of red for this year. I was definitely going for that look of the white and red. So I like the pop, especially since I ended up not putting any red on the console, of course, because the girls, they will get into everything. And by the way, that's why I didn't do more Christmas trees. Like that's why I didn't put a big tree here like I have in the past, and why I didn't decorate any of the trees, because they would have just been pulling it off. Yes, y'all would have. You would have been pulling it everything off. That's what you would do, because that's what y'all do.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again. again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Even if you don't know when.
I've got the table undecorated. What I like to do is just take everything and put it here. And as you probably saw, I like to put things in Ziploc bags. And this is a little trick that I learned. I don't know if you can see in here, but I use toilet paper rolls for things like this garland and fairy lights and things like that. It keeps it from getting tangled, and these will get really tangled up. So next year when I'm ready to use them, they'll be all ready to go and they won't be tangled up. So I have a bin that has like some of these picks. So I'm gonna take things out. I'm trying to do this in a way that is the least messy as possible. And like I said, because of my foot, I'm just trying to do little bits at a time. So I think what I'm gonna do is finish this up and then maybe try to take care of this off camera, because honestly, it goes a lot faster when I'm not filming it. And I do wanna save my foot. It's also like 3:18 right now, and I know we're gonna be cooking a little while in a little bit. We went to lunch today and it was so good. We went and had Mexican, so that was our anniversary lunch. And tonight Whitney's gonna cook some shrimp, and we just have shrimp and mashed potatoes, I think. But anyway, it's gonna be good. Like, oh no, he's gonna do maybe like a little cream sauce. It's definitely gonna be a garlic butter sauce and maybe some cream. Anyway, it's gonna be good. So also I wanted to show you, so I put all my little present boxes. I like to store things in Ziplocs, and then I will put them in the bins that I have. And all my bins are in the garage, and I just take things out there. That's how I've done my Christmas this year because of the girls. I don't wanna bring a whole lot of bins in, or if I do bring them in, I just put them on the counter here. So like I said, everything's in Ziploc bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this stuff out. And like I said, do this, and I probably will do that off camera. And then I'll check back in with you and see where we are and if I'm gonna do anything else today. It's a couple days later. I've definitely made some progress, but it's slow and steady. Like I said, I'm trying to take care of my foot. Plus we've had other things going on. So I've got my table set back just like normal. And I've got everything cleared off of the back cabinet here. I'm starting to get that back to like normal. And I've pulled a bunch of things that I'm gonna be putting in the bins. I'm gonna turn it around in a minute and show you the bins. Right now I'm working on my bar area. So you can see I've gotten a few of the things pulled off of here, and I have my little bins that I keep everything in. So I like to keep things together. And in this case, these are all the things that I use for my tiered tray and then also for my beverage station. So I'm gonna be putting those back in these bins. And I've already pulled all of my canisters and everything I put in this bin. And I love these hefty bins because I'm gonna show you the lid here. That one's kind of heavy. I have one right here where I can show you. I love the hefty bins because they have the lids that have a little bit of height to them and they stack really nicely. So if you get things that are kind of overflowing, these bins can handle it. So that's why I really like these. And a couple years ago, I switched to clear bins so that I could easily see what's in it. And that has definitely been helpful from year to year, especially since, you know, I have a lot of stuff. So I still am gonna need to get all this down, and that'll probably come down in the next day or so. I really am just taking it slow. And this year, my word for the year is simplicity. And I've been asking myself the question, like, how can this be easy? And so in this case, it's just by doing a little bit at a time. Even if I just get one area done per day or one thing per day, I'm good. I don't need to rush it. There's no reason. I'm not in a big hurry. It's, you know, it can bother me a little bit once I start something like this. I kind of want to get it done. And I'm really working on calming that piece of me down to where there's no reason to like rush and then end up hurting my foot more, you know, aggravating it. But it's one of those things that's like plantar fasciitis and a couple other things that I'm experiencing. I will tell you more about that later, and I'll tell you what I'm doing because I'm really working hard on healing it. And I found some things that I really think are going to be helpful and actually heal it. So I will share that with y'all in another video soon. But another thing that I'm thinking about is even how do I make these videos easier? And this is like one way. I'm gonna actually end the video right here because it's getting long, and I think I've shared a lot with you in this video, and that's kind of how I might do some of my videos this year where, you know, it's a continuation. So in the next video, we'll pick up where we left off on this one with me finishing up my Christmas takedown and everything else that we're doing. I'm going to show you some new things that I have started for the year. I'm just so excited about all the things I want to share with you this year. I really want to start bringing you along more on my days and see what I do. I've started a new exercise program. I've, like I said, started some things for my foot that I'm going to be sharing with you, and so much more. So I want to show you like my planning and the journaling I've been doing and all the things. And of course, we're still going to decorate and we're still going to do other fun things. But now that Whitney's home, it kind of changes things too, because he's home all the time now. Of course, he's playing tennis right now. He loves to play tennis, so he'll be doing that. But like I said, I'm gonna wrap this video up now. I'm gonna walk out here with you and show you the girls, but I just want us to like hang out and kind of just spend some time together this year. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I hope you are too. So let me know how your holiday was. I really would love to know if you had a great holiday. I hope you did. Here's the girls, and we're just all gonna say goodbye now. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. I went outside to close the video, and then of course they wanted to come back in with me, and this is what they do, running around playing. And like I said, little by little I've been doing things. I got to get the blanket off the couch, but I've gotten the red pillows off. So it's happening little by little.